guys, it's Jessica Haze. This week's video is going to be my kind of quarterly obsessions video. So I'll be sharing with you all of my favorites from the last few months, places, food, fashion, beauty, accessories, all of those fun things. So keep watching. I've mentioned a few times on Instagram recently, I started on the 31st of July an initiative called the Slow Fashion Season. And basically what it is just not buying anything new for 3 whole months. So in the beginning it definitely was a little tricky for me, but I have been obsessing over my Poshmark app. I've been buying any necessities that I need from Poshmark because it's secondhand and it's less damaging for the environment rather than going out and buying fast fashion instead. I've actually uploaded a ton of stuff to my Poshmark closet, so if you want to go and check it out, and I'm going to leave in the description box a link for you guys to follow my Poshmark and shop my closet as well. Leave in the comments below your closet name as well so I can follow you back. But I did upload a ton of stuff. Let me show you some of the things. This time I've added to my closet a bunch of accessories, some shoes, some Daintree dresses, some lacy tops, some chokers. Poshmark is one of the easiest ways to clean out some unwanted items and also to make some extra cash on the side as well. So hopefully if you check it out, there might be something on there for a really good price and pre-loved, so we're not adding extra waste back into the environment. I have bought quite a few things off Poshmark. This Reformation dress, I just bought this, and this has been a really awesome dress just as a throw-on summer dress. A few pairs of shoes. I've bought some workout clothes from Poshmark as well. An incredible massive big statement belt as well that I've been wearing a lot. So I have got some great pieces of Poshmark, some pieces that I know that I'll wear for a really long time. Anyways, I'm sure some of you will notice I've been absent a little bit from social media. I haven't been doing as many YouTube videos lately, and basically I've just been using this time to enjoy the beautiful summer weather with my puppies and my husband. We had a friend come in from California and we went on a little adventure up north to northern Michigan, which was absolutely fantastic. My husband and I just came back from a little stay in Brooklyn, and that was awesome. And yeah, it's been nice kind of distancing myself a little bit from social media, and today I feel like I want to film, so I feel happy about that and sharing all of these things that I've grabbed lately in the last few months. One of my huge new favorites is this Nabla Cutie palette. Oh my gosh, look at those shades. I've been wearing this one a ton, and obviously this red shade in there is absolutely to die for. I have these 2 colors on my eyes right now. It's like a bright summer goth. I love it. The first time that I did an eye with it, I used all of the shades in there as well, except for this guy. A little bit of this in the lid, this through the crease, this to darken a little bit. This is a brow highlight, which was pretty cool and crazy, and then this in the inner corner. Actually, I forgot to do my inner corner. Let's put a little bit of it on right now. Ooh. See, this is going on with just like a little soft brush, and you can already tell that it's so bloody pigmented. So Nabla is an Italian brand. It is a cruelty-free brand, and they have a lot of vegan products. I know eventually they will be completely vegan. I think they only have 1 product in their line that isn't vegan, but best thing is that they sell on Ulta.com right now. So you can get it if you live in the US now, which is awesome because then you don't have to wait as long for shipping and whatnot. There is another color wave that came in the Cutie palette, which I have been loving using on clients. This is the perfect summery, bridal-ish, event makeup type palette. Personally, not something that I really gravitate towards by myself, but I've been loving these shades for my kit especially. Look at this guy. The pigments are just so buttery and soft and smooth and perfect and pigmented. And reason number 3,456 of why filming can be really stressful and annoying sometimes is I was just editing my video for you, hence the different makeup, and realized that it had cut out most of the beauty obsessions that I tried to feature in this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and refilm them anyways and show you what they actually look like in action. So this duo shading from Makeup Store has been my favorite bronzer contour item right now. I absolutely love this shade here as more of a subtle kind of bronzer contour. My skin is a little more tan right now. I'm not trying to get tan, but you know, being out in the summertime, it's kind of inevitable. So I've just been using a little bit of this on the backs of the cheeks, just for a little bit of a bronzer contour shade. It does both. I like it as a bronzer because it's not too orangey or reddish, and it's really nice and matte, so it's not going to pick up any textures of pores or anything on my cheeks. So I've been using that, and I love that as my bronzing shade for the summertime with a little bit of contour to it. And then another shade that I have been using and loving a ton is this Ofra blush in Bellini. This is just a really soft peach, but it's also quite sheer as well. And I always just use my Linda Hallberg blush brush for both of those too. So I've been adding the Bellini shade to the apples of the cheeks. So because I haven't really been bothering with much eye makeup lately, I have been playing up my blush on my lips a lot more, and this is one of my favorite combinations of blush that I've been doing right now. I just love adding like a little bit of a pop of color if I'm not going to do anything on my eyes. I just got back from work, and this is what I wore on my eyes for work today. Just a little bit of mascara. I usually just tap my blush in, just the edge of it, with my beauty blender as well. And then one more cheek that I have been loving. I've always loved the Milani Luminoso blush for my freelance kit. That is one of the most perfect blushes for the client that says, oh, I don't really like blush, but you know that you need to add a little bit of color to them. I love that color just for a sheer sweep of glow on the cheeks. But Milani did just bring out this highlight palette. So this is the Luminoso palette, and I'm pretty sure just that shade there is just like the blush by itself. But what I've been doing is kind of taking a sweeping from that side of the palette and then just brushing it along this, just the very top of my cheekbone there. Not on top of the cheekbone or underneath the eyes, because I don't want to bring out any fine lines. Anything shiny is going to bring out a little more texture than you have, so that's why I choose to keep it on the top of the cheekbone. So I love just adding that because my bronzer and blush is so matte. Just a little bit right there, just for a little glow. And I love that this is just very sheer and it's not a crazy blinding highlight. I did really love a crazy blinding highlight for a little while, but I've just gotten so over that now. And that there, my friends, is my latest cheek product obsessions. Another product that was so graciously cut out of my video that I filmed for you was this Linda Hallberg Fantastic in I Die. So I have it on right now, just blot it on really softly. So just to blot it on, I just kind of do this kind of motion, but you can wear it as a full color as well. Have been enjoying that as more of a full color if I need a little more of a moisturizing lipstick. The texture of them is really, really nice just to pop on if your lips feel a little bit dry. Because they are moisturizing, they don't last as long as your typical matte lipstick or liquid lipstick would, but they do stain a little bit, so you are left with that residue of color behind. The thing that I love using these for is a nice dewy cream blush. So I'm not going to put any on my cheeks right now because I do have a little bit of texture. I've got this old pimp left over, but if you do want a really pretty glossy cream blush, these buffed all over the apples of the cheeks are so beautiful, especially if you don't plan to wear much makeup that day as well. One more thing that I have to show you guys before I head back to my editing is this Physicians Formula foundation that is all grubby and blah. but I have been loving this foundation. Someone told me about it when I was mentioning that I'm trying to use a little more clean beauty, and they're like, have you tried the Physicians Formula? And I'm like, is there clean beauty at the drugstore? I wouldn't necessarily say that this is 100% clean beauty, but reading the ingredients, it does have a lot less crap in it than I have seen at most other drugstore foundations. It is called the Healthy Foundation, and basically the look of it is just, I have it on right now, just a healthy, glowy finish. I am obsessed with this foundation, and being drugstore, it is a very affordable price as well. I'm pretty sure you can get it from about $11 to $16 depending on where you buy it from. I was recommended this by a colleague and she absolutely loves it for mature skin as well. You can sheer it out a lot, or you can wear it as more of a medium coverage as I have done today. But yes, this foundation is, I would say it's up there with the foundations that I gravitate towards, even with all of my expensive stuff. It's playing up there in the game with the big boys for sure. But absolutely, I haven't worn or liked a drugstore foundation in so long. So this is really impressed me. Another product I've been loving and using a lot on myself and also in my kit too is this Cosette Matte palette. So these are some already existing Cosette shadows, and these are pretty much my favorites from the range, ones that I always go to in my big palette of my Cosette shades. So this is just a super easy go-to matte palette for me, for myself, also for my professional kit. I use these top warm shades a lot, and then these transitional shades through the middle here, these medium browns, are perfect for most smoky eyes, most looks that I end up doing for freelance makeup. So the difference between buying them separately or buying them in the palette is you get a crazy discount when you buy it in the palette. So if you are a matte eyeshadow lover or you do professional makeup, I would highly recommend this for your kit. Another thing, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I post about this quite a lot. This is the Splendid Spoon meal delivery kit. I found out about this from another one of my favorite vegan YouTubers, Wife Life. She was talking about it in one of her obsessions videos quite a while ago, and I signed up, and I've basically been getting it probably about every 6 weeks since the first time signing up. So I do Splendid Spoon as kind of a reset for when I go on vacation and eat like crazy, just carb overload. So I did just get back from New York a few days ago, and I had my Splendid Spoon scheduled to arrive the day after I got back, just so I can do a little reset on the system. Sometimes I lose a few pounds when I do it and really stick to it, but most of the time I do it just as a convenience thing, just being able to grab these straight out of the fridge and run to work in the morning and then already have a soup ready for the afternoon lunch as well is so time saving. It's incredible, but it also allows me to eat super clean and plant-based and just have like a little bit of a detox flush for the rest of the week. If I am going somewhere that's, you know, I really want to look good for, I will do a few weeks of Splendid Spoons. So I'll do smoothies for breakfast, soups for lunch, and then on the 5th day you have an entire day of soup cleanse. And usually if I do 2 or 3 weeks of those, I'll really notice a huge change in myself as well. Just a really good reset, refresh before a vacation. I do have a $50 off affiliate code, and I am going to leave that in the description box below if you decide to join up. If you've already tried it because you've seen it on Instagram, let me know what you think in the comments below, how your experience with it was as well. I love the green matcha smoothie, and then the cherry chocolate smoothie, and then the almond butter and jelly smoothie. They're all so good. Moving on to some fashion pieces that I have acquired recently, but not since my spending stop. So these are so dirty. These are my new Valley eyewear blue lens glasses. So this is the dagger style. As you can see, they have this little kind of pointy metal claw at the tip, which I absolutely love. So these have become my staring at the phone or TV or computer glasses for sure, but I just love this style. I think these would be really cool in sunglasses as well, and they definitely need a little bit of a wipe down. My glasses are always so dirty. Another jewelry piece that I have been loving lately is this souvenir jewelry chain cuff. I absolutely love her pieces. They're all handmade to order, so I did get this one to fit my wrist perfectly because I do have abnormally small child wrists, so she does make these all custom made to order. So this is the chain link cuff, and I have her double skull ring on, but I've had that for quite a while. I love wearing this super chunky silver kind of biker jewelry in the summertime, and then usually in the fall time is when I switch to my more oxidized blood milk, you know, creepy jewelry. So shows I have been watching, oh my gosh, I just got recommended you know, a few days ago by my friend to watch Fleabag, and I finished it probably in like 3 days. There's only 6 episodes per season, so 12 episodes, but I absolutely loved it. If you like a dark British humor, then you will love this show. It's basically about a woman whose life is a little bit of a maybe lonely train wreck vibe. I don't want to give too much of it away, but if you love British comedies, you will absolutely love Fleabag. It's a good girly show. I probably wouldn't watch it with my husband. A book that I just finished, recommended to me by my husband and his friend, was Legends of the Fall by Jim Harrison. Yes, it is the one that the movie was based off forever ago, the one with Brad Pitt in it. It is a novella, so there's 3 short stories in it, and I fell in love with his style of writing. It's very easy to read. Just, yeah, if you've read any of his books, let me know which ones you liked, because I do plan on reading quite a few more of them. I also just started Neverwhere by Neil Gaiman or Gaiman, and I'm really enjoying that so far. I can't wait to finish it. I've been reading a lot more now since I've kind of started my social media detox and YouTube stuff. These feel like they were from so long ago, but 2 bands that I've recently seen that were just incredible live are Black Audio. I saw them at L Club in Detroit a few months ago, and oh my gosh, Davey is just the best frontman. He puts on such a great show. If you ever get a chance to see Dream Car, AFI, Black Audio, please do. He just puts on such a great show. It's incredible. So that was my first time seeing Black Audio live, and I absolutely loved it. Another band that I got to see live, which was a really surreal moment for me, was The Damned. We got to see them at Camp Anarchy, which was a punk rock festival in Ohio. Our friends in the Suicide Machines were playing the festival, so we did get to see The Damned, and I was fortunate enough to be backstage for it. So seeing them live and up close was so freaking amazing. It was definitely one of my favorite shows that I've ever seen before. They are touring Australia really soon, so if you are in Australia and you get the chance to see them, definitely go. They are like the OG punk goths from the UK, and you should go and check them out for sure. So that's it for me. I hope I haven't overwhelmed you with too many things, because it has been a long time since the last time I did an obsessions video, but I always say that, don't I? I do apologize for my absence on YouTube, but sorry not sorry, because I'm just enjoying my summer, and I will definitely be on here a little bit, but I will get back on track when it starts to get a little crappy weather out, because I just love to be able to go outside and enjoy it. In Michigan, we pretty much get 4 months of good weather, so it's time to just enjoy it while you can. So please make sure you check out my Poshmark closet and buy some of my pre-loved goodies if you can. Like I said, I will leave the link to my Poshmark closet in the description box below. My username is Jessica Haze MUA. And let me know if you also decide to take on the slow fashion season initiative or challenge as well. That would be really awesome if you guys could join me with that. Anyways guys, thank you so much for tuning in and staying with me till the end of this one. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I will leave all of the links to the products and bands and jewels and stuff that I've mentioned in the description box below. So if you like any of those, make sure you use those links to check it out, and I shall see you soon-ish for my next video.